Coming in from Devara, we were already at capacity with our experience with Madhu, and without hoping for anything more, we stepped into our last safari at Adegaon Gate. But Tadoba had other plans. There was still something profound waiting for us to experience. Before entering the jungle itself, our guide had the information about Collar Valley with her three subadult cubs near a kill. The family had been there since last night. Tigers stay near the kill unless they are done eating it. So there was no hurry to reach there, and our guide's focus was more on exclusive sightings rather than following the crowd. Within 5 minutes of entering the jungle, our driver spotted a fresh tiger impression on the track, the shape of a large body that had lain on the road sometime in the early morning. Alongside it, there were fresh pug marks. Our guide identified it as the territory of Madhu. She was somewhere very close. We followed her pug marks and explored her potential movement zones. The jungle looked absolutely breathtaking at that hour. We waited for some time, but since there were no alarm calls, we made our way to Collar Valley and her cubs. Every other jeep in the zone had already headed there. We were expecting a crowd like yesterday at Devara. Collar Valley is the reigning queen of Moharli zone in Tadoba. She is currently raising three subadult cubs fathered by Chota Daryal, the dominant male tiger of the Moharli range. Originally, she had given birth to a litter of four cubs in 2024, but tragically lost one cub to a pack of Indian wild dogs, also known as dholes, while she was away hunting. She is now exceptionally cautious with the remaining three. She is a highly celebrated among tourists for her fearless nature. As expected, when we reached there were already many jeeps. The line of sight wasn't perfect, but it did not matter. We were more than thrilled to see three massive tigers lying around. They were clearly enjoying their time in the grass, relaxing with a full belly after a successful hunt. The third one, a male cub, stayed hidden behind the tall grass the whole time. After some time, Collar Valley eventually made her move, finally giving us her clearest view. Meanwhile, one of the cubs took the remains of the kill and went deeper inside the grass. And after a while, the other cub also went inside. Now the mother only out in visibility, completely unbothered and entirely disinterested in the line of jeeps watching her every move. We spent some time taking pictures and then we left her to her peace and went back looking for Madhu. While returning, we saw a full grown Indian gaur up close. What a handsome beast. On way, we got to know that there were alarm calls somewhere else, and we rushed to that area. On the way, we also briefly stopped to take pictures of this beautiful deer. We reached the spot and waited.
ग्रे जंगल फॉल का मुझे
After 10 minutes, we got the glimpse of Madhu's female subadult cub walking inside the tree line. We followed her for some time, hoping her to cross the track, so that we get to see her in clear view. Finally, when she crossed the track, we missed it. But our guide and driver both knew her trajectory, so they perfectly anticipated her movement, positioning our jeep exactly on the track from where she would cross again. She then finally came out on track, and instead of crossing, she started walking towards us. This young tigress, inheriting every ounce of her mother's confidence, kept walking and marking the area, owning the space around her, unbothered by our presence. At Devara, when Madhu walked on track, we quietly wished to experience and photograph this quintessential tiger walk in a safari. In Adegaon, her gorgeous daughter gave us that moment, blessed us with her stunning head on walk, completely unfazed by the presence of gypsies around her. She gave us more than 10 minutes. That was 4 tigers in just 2 hours. We still had 2 hours left. We had now an exclusive time with her, so we decided to move on to find her mother Madhu. I hesitated at first but asked driver if we could try spotting a leopard now. Few minutes ago I said we could not dare to hope for more, but now asking for this. There is no dearth to human greed. We knew seeing a leopard in the wild is extremely rare. They are inherently extremely shy and secretive. And in Tadoba, tigers dominate the best habitats, water sources, and prey rich areas, making leopards highly vigilant. We then went to explore the area surrounding the Irai Dam. We stayed there listening for alarm calls. While waiting, we also saw a marsh crocodile peacefully basking in the morning light. Moving on, we came back to the other side of the forest. As we entered, our guide immediately heard spotted deer alarm calls. We stopped and carefully started scanning the surrounding. We thought it must be another tiger. We were like, wow, 5 tigers in one safari. And then something moved. Within a few seconds, suddenly a male leopard appeared just in front of our jeep. We were totally blank. We even forgot to switch on our cameras for initial few seconds. But this handsome creature gave us enough time to capture him. Not hurried, not frightened, we were totally indifferent for him. He never once looked at our side. But then he paused, let us have a look at him, and gave us time to click some pictures. And then slowly he vanished into the tree line. Our guide called this one a bold leopard because it gave us time, unlike other leopards who are extremely shy to come near the safari jeeps. We immediately moved, making attempt to see him again, but he was gone. When we returned to the same spot, we saw a sambar deer in complete alert mode, stomping his foot, which often signifies there is a predator nearby and it's trying to intimidate it. Unlike most prey animals that flee at the first sign of danger, the sambar deer stands its ground, stomping repeatedly to unsettle and warn the threat, buying time to assess before deciding its next move. It is one of nature's most underrated acts of courage. Just when we thought our luck can't get any better, we were gifted with this. It felt whatever we wished at Tadoba, we received. We can't thank enough the people and the wildlife that made it possible. What a day it was! We were completely blown away by our sheer luck that day. No words can describe what we felt. It was just truly magical and outwardly wildlife experience for us. 3 We then returned to the water body one more time, looking for any trace of Madhu, but there was nothing. She had made her decision. In jungle, you don't find a tiger. The tiger finds you. We waited while Madhu chose to stay hidden, and we got to photograph some beautiful birds that had gathered around the water's edge. " 11 safaris, 0 tiger sighting, we had stopped hoping. And then Tadoba came. In 4 safaris across 4 buffer zones, across 4 days gave us 7 tigers, a leopard, a porcupine, and a near encounter with a sloth bear. It gave us Collar Wali with her cubs after a kill. It gave us Waimak, the son of a queen. It gave us a beautiful tigress Madhu who looked us in the eye from few meters away and decided we were worth her time. It gave us Madhu's daughter who decided to walk the ramp for us. It gave us an unnamed female tigress who showed up in the zone we least expected. And finally, this bold and handsome leopard. But beyond sightings, what Tadoba really gave us was faith. Faith that wild places managed with integrity and care can offer something profound and equal to anyone who comes with an open heart. Not just the privileged, not just the well connected, but anyone. This forest came into our lives when we needed it the most. It will always be our favorite wildlife encounter. See you in the wild.